What's up, Scrafters? So this is one of the very last of the first bracket games from round one, and it's Kumiho versus Steveasaurus. Steve. This in the bottom right is Steveasaurus. We're on submarine. This up in the top left is Kumiho. Kumiho building things, Steveasaurus not. So straight away at this very early stage of the game, Kumiho has stormed into an early lead. No Overlord in production though, so there is a risk that it'll all go wrong. I'm just going to ramp up the pace of this game a little bit, because I suspect these players, they've not been practicing, have they? I mean, look, oh god no, So yeah, there's a hatchery building inside the main base, which is, no, it's just wrong. It's as simple as that. There are no circumstances under which that is correct as the first thing you build. There just isn't. Over here, meanwhile, there's still, I suppose he must have built some workers. Has stopped now though. So there's a Reaper out, and a Reaper can be a useful thing. It can go and see some stuff. Look, there's a, yeah. All right, so there's some workers and stuff being built here. There's a spawning pool coming down. There's an SCV attacking. It's gonna escape for its trouble, isn't it? This is pretty fast actually, isn't it? It's quite hard to follow. The SCV is going to get away. This drone is giving chase. That's the most action we've seen so far. There is a Reaper in the main base, so there is a chance the Reaper just comes and kills this. But actually, oh, look at that. The drone gets the kill before it dies. 2 Reapers now in the mix. What is this? Like, why are there SCVs charging across the map here? They're not really charging. They're just going at normal speed. It's just because, on ×2 they look pretty fast. Oh, hello. Where are these guys going? Look, there's SCVs just attacking random crap in the main. These guys, no idea. Literally no. Oh, and there's a bunch of Overlords headed to the same place by the looks of things. So this looks like a miss rally. I suspect, I suspect it isn't a miss rally. I have no idea. I have no idea how Kumiho has managed to achieve this. But these guys don't look useful. One can only imagine that these Overlords are headed, and they are headed to the same place. Meanwhile, Steveasaurus has built some Reapers, isn't going to bother doing anything with them, just have them hanging out here hovering. Let's get in on that hover. Hold on. Oh, hello. As I say it. I mean, typical. As soon as I try and get a good quality zoom in on a Reaper. Oh, hello. There they are. Look at their hovering style. Pretty mad, isn't it? Look at them. Look at them go. Woohoo! They look all the madder at high speed. So they're going to come in and achieve nothing. So that was good. And yeah, those Reapers potentially could have put some hurt on in the early game. Maybe killed a worker. Not that it matters, because, who needs to build workers anyway in a game like StarCraft? No need to overcomplicate things. Let's attack with this lot. That should be good for a laugh. These workers will come across the map and attack here. The Marines will kill them all remarkably quickly. Here they go, look. And the Overlords. So Kumiho with that surprise A move has, wasn't even an A move, I think it was just a right click, has in fact lost several workers and become supply blocked. So 5 Overlords in production, in fact, to replace the dead ones that made a bit of a mess on the ground here. So, yeah, like in the first 20 seconds, I thought to myself, Kumiho's got this in the bag, because Steveasaurus clearly hadn't a clue what he was doing. But I take it all back. 16 workers, Kumiho. An army that's parked at home. That said, to be fair, Steveasaurus hasn't exactly been aggressive with this lot, but overwhelmingly has the bigger army. Overwhelmingly. That was a scan. I'm not sure where it was. Not sure what the point of it was either. But anyway, yeah, so Steveasaurus now mining from 2 bases, not bothering to build any further Marines. It's just decided, that's it for me. That's enough. It's enough, isn't it? Let's just save up a bunch of money from now on. Let's not build any more useful stuff. Let's just save up our money 3 Thors in the queue. Oh god. Kumiho has decided to just come in with the overlords, presumably to confuse the AI. There are workers. Look at this. Wise. I mean, this has been. Oh, look! It's a March of the Queens. The Queens are going to come in and attempt to do some hurt. But what's really going to happen is they're just going to get obliterated for no value whatsoever. What they've done is they've taken some health off this command center. So massive losses there from our Zerg player. I think the moral of that story is overlords don't attack. Yeah, so in terms of sending your army into attack, as a general rule, don't bother to pull the workers, certainly not all of them, and send them into attack. That isn't a good thing. Neither send the overlords on the grounds that they can't even attack at all. I don't know what Steveasaurus is waiting for. You know, an A-click could have finished this game some while ago. This is a fairly punchy army from Steveasaurus, and it's just going to walk in here and wreck absolutely everything. That is an absolutely tragic game. Rarely have I seen the like of that. Well played is a little bit strong, but you're right on one thing, did deserve the win. So GG.